Oh, hey guys, how you going today? Today I'm going to be doing another product review, and I'm going to be reviewing my Beats Solo 3 black headset. But without further ado, let's get crack-a-lackin'. So, this is my headset. You would have seen me using it in all the videos, and people go, oh, it looks like a black headset. But you can identify their beats just by looking at it from this angle. When I have it on my head, you can kind of see. Now, Beats, Beats, as you know, is labelled the Apple of headphones. Extremely expensive and justifiably, but there are surprisingly even more expensive headsets out there, which I will be reviewing in the future. But in my opinion, Beats, I feel, is actually quite good after buying one of these. Now, you will be set back about $300 for this pair I have here, which is what about I paid from our good friends at Officeworks Australia. I shop with them all the time. But Beats, yes, I got the black one. Now, I did want the a blue or gold one, but I didn't end up getting it. I think black was more neutral. But there's the logo there. And the Beats 3. So these are all wireless. Now, this headset, when I was looking for a headset, I was wondering regarding me. I've always been, I spend less on a product so I can buy more over the long term, which justifiably makes sense. But I've never really went and spent more capital, say, to buy something higher quality and actually have it longer and have better quality actual products. And I tell you what, for the Beats Solo 3, it absolutely worked like a charm. Now, there's many reasons why, and especially depends on who you are, especially with me. Well, I listen to music probably 99% of the day, or I have the headphones on 99% of the day. And so that is, some of the features on this headset is absolutely key to be able to help me listen to whatever I need to during the day. Now, like I said, it's $300 this pair. Now, at the time, I actually was looking at the over-ear versions where it's more over-ear, and that kind of does better noise cancellation. Just basically because it's over ear. But the problem was, it was $448, or about $150 more, and they didn't have any in stock at the time, and not the colors I wanted anyway. So unfortunately, I didn't do that. And I needed a good headset in a hurry, so I went for $300 and got this headset. Now, in general, I was quite surprised. I don't use Apple. I use just high quality Windows products, and like I said, I haven't really spent excessively on stuff before. So this headset was a really different buy for me. One of the biggest things that I praise for Beats, and I believe Beats has now been bought out by Apple, so I think Apple surprisingly owns them. The most surprising thing about Beats was the outstanding battery life and battery, what they could do. here's some as something that sold me for the $300 was the fact that yes, one, you can have up to 40 hours of battery on that one headset. And yes, it folds, by the way, like that, like a click. And you can also adjust it, but I don't need to. It's got puff there, and there's the button there, the charging point there, and an auxiliary input there. Now, the cushions are quite nice. It sits quite nicely actually on the ear. But going back to the battery, it has something that I've always tried to look for in a wireless headset. If you know me personally, nothing annoys me more than something running out of charge, especially when it comes to my headset or speaker. Nothing just infuriates me more. So this headset was outstanding. More expensive by $100-$200 than I would usually spend. I think the maximum beforehand I spent maybe was $70, $80. Now I spent $300 on this pair, but I've had this almost a year, I believe, already. This beats. You always see the fakes. There's always fakes. And they're not the wireless ones, they're just the wired ones, and like they're not as good. I was once going, oh, maybe I can get away with that, not by the real ones as such, but no, it doesn't work. Sound quality is astonishing. As I said, I wanted the over-ear one so it can noise cancel better, but you know, I'm looking at buying them and I will review them later on. But I'll see how it go. But yeah, like I said, so it folds, nice cushioning. Now that's on, so that's connected to my laptop at the moment. As you would have seen in most of my videos, I will use them for feedback, for hearing my voice, or actually watching reaction videos now. So that's on. If I just mute that, so it doesn't do anything. So I just hold that. So it goes off, it gives you a noise too. So it's got 1 bar. You can have about 5 bars there, which the lights up, but that's full charge. And obviously that can go up to 40 hours. Each bar is probably about 3 hours, I'm guessing, or it depends, I'm not sure. But even if your 40 hours of battery life is up, and my dreading of my stuff running out of charge occurs, something beautiful happens. And this is why I ended up finding the $300 so worth paying. It actually has 5-minute charge to 3-hour playback ratio. So if I charge this headset for 5 minutes or less, I have 3 hours of listening to music in battery. Now that is outstanding, because if I run out of charge or I'm traveling and I only have a limited amount of time to charge my stuff, there's a very high ratio to charge, which is great to see, because hardly no headsets have that better charge ratios and charge times. So basically I could charge it probably in half an hour for full charge of 40 hours. So that is outstanding. That's a key thing that I loved about this headset. Now, I was pressing the wrong side. On the side is the usual press. You can click that button, you click up and down, making sure nothing's happening with the computer. But play and you up and down. I think there was a thing, the one option, unless I'm not aware of it, but I couldn't click next on there. I couldn't change it. So that was a bit of a shame. But unless I'm not aware of something, otherwise, because if I click that, I can only turn up and down, which is good because I need that control. Thing I hate, and it depends on what's the deal with the phone and that, is when you have this Bluetooth to a computer, it's doubling the sound. In other words, I have my laptop up, but then I can put it up even more using the actual headphones volume, so I can double it. With phones, I can't. Now, I got a Samsung S8, and I I plug it in. If I'm listening, I don't listen on the phone, luckily, too much, but I'm mainly on the computer or watching YouTube and that. But the problem is, if I turn it up, it turns up the actual phone. Now, that could be actual phone issues, so don't quote me as such, but if you feel like it's not, leave a comment down below, because I like to know. But yeah, and you got your left and right symbols to flex it. Now, I was surprised how kind of flimble, or like the frame, like it is bendy. Now, like I know people going $300 for that, you don't want to be bending it. But the problem is, I think it's strong. I believe it's strong. I'm not willing to test it. It costs too much money. But it's strong, but it's flexible, and I was surprised about that. But most of all, that's it bended down. Now, that's an interesting shape. I was thinking, that's interesting. And when I opened the box, unfortunately, I bought this months ago, so I couldn't unbox it. If I buy the used set, I'll start unboxing things. If I buy used stuff, I'll unbox them, do unboxing videos for you. But, however, I did get... The box is great. It was like Apple. They get the beautiful boxes. However, I did get a bag. Now, this is the bag I got. Came with if I get the camera focused, a Beats kind of zip, what am I, a space guy, and beans, and the logo there. It's kind of a nice little bag. Just get that back in the focus. It's a nice little bag, and you can open it up, and a little pouch in there and that. And it's really nice. Folds back up. But you can literally put that on your pants, like the little belt thing. It depends on your preferences. You can on your backpack. You can have it on the outside. But I'm not really, because of the cost of it, I'm not really that fussed in having something hanging from the side of my backpack. So I usually put it in there, it's protected, and put it inside the bag is the best thing to do. But otherwise, yeah, the sound is outstanding. Now, for me, obviously, like most things, you get used to things, especially the quality of the sound. So it's gotten better, I've gotten used to it. But when I first bought it, it was outstanding, the sound. Like most headsets, depending on the volume, and I think the noise cancellation ones, the over-ear ones, which are another 150, I think they would have actually... The biggest thing, what I was about to say, the biggest thing is people can hear your music, and as every headset does. And I thought I would be able to get away from that, but unfortunately I couldn't with this headset. I don't know if it's because I'm having it too loud, but I wish there might be headsets that do it better. And just because it's noise cancellation, I can't hear someone, basically. But the problem is I need headsets preferably where people don't, I can have it as loud as I want and no one can hear what I'm hearing. And that's the biggest issue with headsets and earphones right now, because it's so easy for people to hear, even though I want it louder. So it depends on your preferences, depends on the headset, and I really wish they had look at making it more possible with that. If I'm wrong, if they have something, the noise cancellation headphones also does cancel the noise coming out, well, so be it. But otherwise, it's outstanding headset. Now, because of how expensive it is, it's 100% up to you. It's a very high quality product, but like I said, it took me a while before I said, hey, I might spend that extra cash to get a high value product. Now, I'm not sure how long this headset's going to last. It's lasted me very well over the last year or so. I believe almost a year, but depends on a lot of things. And like when you spend a lot of money, you need to take care of it all. You need to make sure it's all okay, because if you damage it, well, you're stuffed. And that's a lot of cash down the drain. But overall, I highly recommend this headset if you're willing to spend about $300. Now, it depends on what you want to use. If you want it for general use and you want high quality, very good battery life and that, day to day, and you're willing to spend $300 or $448 averaged for the better, like the over-ear version, the studios, I believe they're called, then yeah, feel free. It's your money. But it depends. I know a while ago I wouldn't spend over $80 for a headset. But it's they didn't last as long. They weren't as high quality as long. So depends. It's up to you. But I hope you like this review. Well, I'm using this headset anyway all the time, but at least now you've seen it. It looks black naturally from face on, so you guys may or may not have known that it was the actual headset, Beats headset. Highly recommend you buying them if you wish to spend that money. Yet again, it's up to you and what you're using it for. But otherwise, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or have a product that you wish for me to look at, or a movie or TV show or whatever to review in the future, put it in the comments, like this video, subscribe to Barbs Media and to stay up to date with the latest videos. And thank you for watching, and I will see you later.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changed in the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this. Time flies by and